Good afternoon, Sage here, reporting live from Kalkine studio. It's lunchtime here in Sydney and time for the mid-market pulse. And today the ASX 200 has shed the opening gains by the mid-market. Energy stocks rally amid surging oil prices. The Australian share market opened on a higher note on Wednesday. During the opening session, the benchmark index was trading 0.3% up. And today's positive mood of the market has been materialised from the global rally on Tuesday. Wall Street ended decent gains on Tuesday as tech giants such as Microsoft and Apple strongly rebounded from Monday's sell-off. Investors are also awaiting monthly payrolls data later in the week that could potentially influence US Fed's decision on when to taper its monetary stimulus. On Tuesday, S&P 500 1.05%, while the Nasdaq Composite was up 1.25%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average ended the session 0.92% up. The US dollar edged 0.2% higher on Tuesday, hovering around a one-year high as market participants remained wary ahead of key payrolls reports. The Australian and New Zealand dollars ended in the red on Tuesday amid concerns over higher oil prices, a possible economic slowdown in China, and a broad sell-off in the equity markets. The Aussie dollar traded 0.32% lower as the Reserve Bank of Australia kept rates at 0.1%. So how has the market performed so far? By the lunchtime, the ASX 200 had lost all of its opening gains and was trading flat. The ASX All Ordinaries index was also trading just 7 points up, losing its opening momentum. Surging crude oil prices have been a strong support for the energy players in today's session. And energy company Santos was up 2.5%, Oil Search also rose 2.5%, and Beach Energy traded up 1.7%. Tech stocks are also making new highs for the day, possibly taking cues from an overnight rally. Tech weighed Nasdaq index, and talking about the market breadth since the morning, sentiments are weighing towards a positive side. By the midday, 8 out of the 11 sectors were trading in the green, with the healthcare sector leading the most with a 1.06% gain, buoyed by CSL, 2.1% gain. The industrial space is the second gaining sector so far, increasing 0.9%, and the utilities sector is the biggest laggard, losing 0.43%, while financials and materials space is also spoiling the mood. Now let's look at the top gainers and the losers. The top ASX 200 gainers after half of the session were Automotive Retail Group, Eagers Automotive gaining 4.98%, and British Global Asset Management Group Janus Henderson gaining 4.64%. Tech stocks such as buy now pay later giants Afterpay surged 4.38% and Xero surged 3.24% higher, boosting the sentiments of the IT space. On the flip side, stocks that are spoiling the mood of the market were investment company Washington H. Soul Pattinson shedding 4.63%, and travel agency Flight Centre Travel Group was also seen shedding 4.32%. And now let's turn our attention towards today's newsmakers. Firstly, medical imaging firm Volpara Health Technologies recorded $1.2 million in recurring revenue in the quarter ended 30th September 2021. This has been the strongest quarter for the company, and the total annualised recurring revenue has now reached $20.4 million. Also in the news, investment manager Magellan Financial reported more than 4 billion Australian dollars fall in its funds under management, and retail funds under management was down 4.9%. And on that note, we'll just take a small break. We'll be right back after this.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on The Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
Welcome back to Kalkine TV. You're watching the Mid-Market Pulse and I'm your host Sage. We were just looking over the news makers of the day, and up next is Nuix. That has appointed 2 new independent non-executive directors to the board. This is part of the company's strategy to increase the number and diversity of Australian independent directors, and both will be taking the charge immediately. Nuix is an Australian technology company that produces investigative analytics and intelligence software for extracting knowledge from unstructured data. And on to the next. Dairy product giant, the A2 Milk Company, is fighting a class action on it, filed by Stella and Gordon. It is alleged that the company is engaged in misleading or deceptive conduct with respect to the Corporation Act. The company denied all allegations and is preparing to defend itself. And lastly, Structural Monitoring Systems, that subsidiaries designs, develops, manufactures and sells structural health monitoring systems, has requested the ASX for a voluntary trading halt of its securities. Its shares will remain in trading halt till the company makes a pending announcement, or the 8th of October, whichever comes earlier. And thank you for joining us on that report. That's a wrap for now. Keep watching Kalkine TV for more of the trending market updates from Australia and around the world. Sage signing off.